Good morning, everybody. Today is Tuesday, October 22nd. Welcome to your Southeast Idaho Weather Hazard Brief. A couple concerns for today and tomorrow is going to be wind and wind gusts, and also a couple areas of mixed precip, which is going to be rain and snow in the eastern portion of Idaho. Most of the action, though, however, is going to be up north over in the Montana side with a trough of low pressure going through that state. So let's talk about the precip that we're forecasting across the state later today. This is looking at one particular forecast model and what it is forecasting for our precip today and tomorrow. So you can see not a whole lot of precip coming through our area. We're looking pretty dry here, but I do want to highlight where it is picking up on the precip, and that is over in the Island Park area once it actually shows up on our model here. So that's picking up late tomorrow evening and into the overnight hours, but it is actually picking up on some precip this afternoon. We'll let it go through the end of this loop and start back over here so we can actually talk about it. Okay, so here we go. This is Tuesday this morning, the Island Park area, and also we talked about Montana. The blue areas are snow and the green is rain, so you see that little blob going through the eastern portion of Idaho, and that was this morning and then into the early portions of the afternoon hours today. Okay, the other concern we have is going to be strong wind gusts across much of the Snake River Plain today. So this is looking at our forecasted winds across the area over the next 72 hours or so. So as soon as these colors start to change into these greens and even areas of yellow, that is indicating stronger wind speeds. So you saw earlier in this loop here a couple areas of stronger wind along the highway here. In particular, I-84 and I-86 is what we are concerned with here. So wind gusts about 25 to 30 miles per hour this afternoon and into the early evening hours. We also saw some stronger wind gusts up in the mountains here in the central mountains this afternoon as well. Tomorrow the winds will be dying off quite a bit. You don't see a whole lot of these colors anymore. Tomorrow or again on Thursday we don't really have any strong winds to be concerned with, as we do have high pressure building in. So once again we'll let this loop play for just today to show you those areas of stronger winds building in this afternoon. So there you go. Stronger winds, 25 to about 30, maybe even some pockets of 35-mile-an-hour winds. And just to give you a look at our forecasted, just again what we just talked about here of what our forecasted wind gust maximums are today. So we're looking at 33 for Burley. These yellows are again the 30 to 35 or so mile per hour gusts, and then a little bit lighter as we get into the upper Snake River area. So Idaho Falls is a little bit lighter in the winds. Same with Rexburg and the upper highland areas as well, a little bit lighter winds. Temperature trends for the next couple of days, you'll see a little bit of an up and down. So we've got fairly steady temperatures today and tomorrow, and then we dip a little bit, and then we have a peak on Friday, so most areas will see upper 50s and maybe even a 60-degree temperature in the eastern Magic Valley, and maybe even for Pocatello. We'll see if we get to 60 on Friday. But then everybody drops after that, so we'll see plunging temperatures Saturday, Sunday, and Monday for all of Idaho. We do have a pretty strong system coming in for the weekend, and that'll continue into early next week, and we'll see temperatures drop pretty drastically going into next week. So speaking of next week, give you a quick look at our first glance at the Halloween forecast. Right now we are expecting pretty cold temperatures because of that system that we're talking about this upcoming weekend. So that cold Canadian air mass is still expected to bring in those very cold temperatures for Halloween time. So we're talking 10 degrees or so colder than normal values that time of year. Right now we're looking at dry conditions, so no rain or snow in the forecast at this time, but we're still a couple of days out, so the forecast can change, of course. So that's all we had for you this morning. Please do give us any feedback you have for the briefing or with any questions. We are happy to answer those for you. And thanks for watching this morning.